Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing a review today for Iyanla Fix My Life. I'm sorry, it's Iyanla Fix My Life, season 5. This is the first episode with Nefi, and I've been calling him Shelby because that's what they called him in this show. But apparently his name is something else. But y'all know who I'm talking about, her husband. So, and this is called Iyanla, Nefi, and Shelby After the Fix. When Nefi got to the healing house, she looked really sad. Let's start there. She looked sad. She did say that she had gone to counseling for 5 months, and then she had to stop due to her insurance running out. The workshop that Iyanla had got her a scholarship for, she did not attend. So she missed some opportunities to continue her healing, some due to her and some due to just circumstances. I'm sorry, I don't have very many notes because I was sleepy and I kind of dozed off. First of all, she was late getting to the house, which Iyanla rightly took as a kind of disrespect to her and the process again, because she was late during the first episode. When she showed up, she was late, which again just said to Iyanla that she wasn't really respecting the process or what was happening or the fix that was trying to be made. So when she shows up late again to this second bout of trying to get it right, Iyanla is like, really, how would I even differentiate between you then and you now if you're continuing to do the same things? I don't see any progress, you know, if this is to save your life and you're drowning and you need this help. Why would you not take the help is the question. Why would you not take the help? And why would you not be on time and present for, if you really about what is happening in these sessions and what needs to be done? I'm sorry, I have hair on my lip. It's driving me crazy. Why would you not be on time and present to get the help that you said that you want and that you need? So apparently her and I'm calling him the husband, Nefi and Shelby got into an argument before coming to Iyanla's healing house, because apparently they're not having any marital relations at all. There's been a complete breakdown in affection, communication, physical, anything, all of that. None of that is happening for them. I need a tissue. I'm sorry. So, he overheard her. I guess she was having a conversation with a friend, and she was saying that the guy, there's a guy who is checking in on her every day, making sure she's good, texting her every day, good morning, how are you, da-da-da-da-da, showing her attention and the affection that she is not getting from her husband. And she told her friend, well, that'll get his, you know, his meat touched and sucked on and things. And apparently Shelby, the husband, overheard her make that statement about this other man, and he not getting his sucked on, so he appropriately went to the left and they got into a huge argument. So Iyanla is really trying to figure out why just the basic, not even basic amount of affection, just the basic conversation that a friend would do, not even a person that you're, well, I guess dating or the beginning stages of dating or whatever, or talking to somebody, just them doing what they're supposed to do, which is being consistent in their communication, make you ready to want to drop down and get your equal on. I don't think Iyanla understands how rare that is in this dating world that we're in now, to have someone who is consistent in their communication with you. I guess it'll make you want to do something extra special, because it's not the norm. Because guys will text you for a couple weeks and then go dark for 2 days and now it's reset. I don't understand. That's not how it works. But apparently she was diagnosed with bipolar and high depression, and she has alcoholism, which I'm sure is exacerbating the bipolarism that she has. The alcoholism, I believe, is a direct cause of the being bipolar, because she's self-medicating, because she refuses to take medication for the bipolar. So she is using alcohol to self-medicate for the bipolar, which is just making the bipolar worse, and it seems to be a vicious cycle, and it's going around. So Shelby, Iyanla gives Neffy some homework, or Nefertiti as she's calling her by her given name. She's giving her sent her upstairs and giving her some homework to do, so she can have Shelby come in and she can have some conversation with him. So she continues, she's having this conversation with Shelby, and he's reiterating that there's no love, there's no affection, there's no physical nothing, none of that. And he said he cut it off. I'm sorry, I'm distracted by this in the corner highlight that's popping, but okay, I digress. He said there's no love, there's no affection, no nothing, and he gave that up. I don't know why I don't know. And it's not really made clear what happened in the episode before is what caused the complete breakdown into their just the tie severed between the two of them, or was there something else that happened that then he was just like, that's it, it's a wrap. I don't know. So I guess Neffy heard him explaining what happened with the friend and overhearing the conversation and them getting into the argument, and she starts yelling at him that he's a liar, that's not what happened, and she wants to get her piece said and be heard. But what Iyanla is saying to her, it's not your time. She was saying to talk. You have a homework assignment. What he's saying is none of your business. Let him come and say what he wants to say, and then I've heard what you had to say, and I can make the decision as to what's happening and what's going on and where we need to go from here. I don't need you yelling from upstairs that you're a liar and engaging with this man, and then he's acting crazy and calling her massa and I'm not your slave and blase bloom and blue blue blue, and y'all just arguing back and forth and nobody is really getting anywhere. In the fight, y'all just arguing, yelling back and forth, and nobody's really being heard. Nothing is being accomplished. It's just y'all in what I would assume how y'all normally communicate with each other. It's just y'all yelling and nobody's hearing what the other one is saying. And and she was like, but he's lying. And Neffy is telling Iyanla, but he's lying. And she was like, that's none of your business. That is absolutely none of your business. That is his reality. You let him say what his reality is. You say what your reality is. And who knows, it could be a lie and it could be the truth. But that is his reality. That is what he got out of this whole situation. My nose is a little shiny. So Iyanla then, after she finishes yelling at Neffy, because she went full blown, I'm your mama, you acting crazy, get yourself together mode. She went full into, like, these were her actual children arguing, and how my mama would argue with me when she and get me together if I was arguing with my significant other. That is exactly what Iyanla did. She went and got her together. You are acting crazy. Get yourself together. It doesn't matter what he's saying. I need you to be accountable for you and you alone. Then don't worry about nobody else. I will handle the rest. You get yourself. So she then goes back to talk to Shelby and tell him she feels very disrespected by what he said. He's like, explain to me what that means. As a black woman, tell me what that means. You massa. Why are you calling her massa? She's like, as a black woman whose mother and whose grandmother was a slave, you tell me what that means. She was very offended by his choice of words and what he said to Neff. She's like, it's disrespectful, and I'm not. And she's like, I'm not going to do this in the name of y'all getting seen. She's like, this right here, I'm just not going to do this. Not for the name of celebrity, not for the name of ratings, not for any of that. This has to be about you guys healing and getting the help that you need, not about being seen. So she leaves it there, and she comes back the next day, and I believe he apologized. He apologized for his choice of words, and Neffy came back completely devoid, no makeup, no nothing this time. Just, my daughter's laughing because she thought that, I don't know why she found that hilarious. I understand the no makeup because so they sit down and have a conversation, and the marriage is over. They're done. At this point, no, it's over. It's a wrap. There's no affection. There's no communication. There's no physical nothing. No, this is over. So they both agreed that it's over and that they need to file for divorce and it just be done. However, at the end of the show, when they show, this is what's going on, we checked in with them, this is what's happening, is that Neffy has filed for divorce. I'm sorry, it's something, assuming it's the mascara. It is. Oh my God. That hurt. Neffy has filed for divorce, but Shelby is refusing to sign the divorce papers. And that's where we left it. I don't know. They seem, it's such a crisis. And Neffy is so defensive about the diagnosis of bipolar that she refuses to take any medication for it, which is just exacerbating the issue. The amount of denial she is in about her diagnosis is very sad. And it will continue to cause division and upset in her life until she acknowledges that this is an actual thing that's actually happening and deal with it with medication, with seeing a counselor, with whatever is needed. She needs to get that help to control that bipolar disorder. And it can't be with the alcohol. I believe she needs to go to rehab, where they can monitor her coming off of the alcohol and them putting her maybe on the medication for the bipolar. She has like 5 or 6 kids, so I don't even know logistically how does that happen for her. I just pray that they have those answers and she gets the help that she needs, because you can see her drowning, and she's desperately trying to grab at things to keep her afloat, and it's not working. So it is my prayer that she gets the help that she so desperately needs. It really is. These reviews for Iyanla Fix My Life are deep, because the pain and the subject matter is deep. So they won't probably, it depends on what's happening in the episode. I don't know that they'll be very long, just a here's what happened and maybe a small take on my part. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the next episode. I saw the scenes from the next episode, but I cannot remember for the life of me, because I was exhausted when I watched this episode. But I cannot for the life of me remember. I know it's about a mother. I want to say a mother and her children.
Her mother kept giving her, as long as her mom.
Oh no, this is what's coming up. The lady who keep having the babies and then sending the babies to her mama.
Her mama keep taking it.
And her mama, well, I understand, because her mama's like, no, you're not going to have my grandbabies out here. I understand, I'm a grandmama as well. No, you're not just going to but at some point, when did she become a responsible adult and take care and either stop having babies, come to her mama's house and get the babies that she has, go to her mama's house and stay and take care of the babies that she has? Something I don't understand this level of irresponsibility when you have this many children. I can't wait. It's going to be really good. But my mama she doesn't sit still long enough to watch herself. So this unfortunately could never be my testimony. But I can't wait for it. And I was a young mother, so I get it wholeheartedly. But my mother was like, I didn't lay down to have that baby, so I'm not taking care of the baby. So you gonna have to grow up and put your big girl panties on, and this was gonna be what it is. And that's just how my life happened. So like, comment, and subscribe. We'll discuss this more next week when I see this episode of Iyanla. Like, comment, subscribe, all of those good things. All hearts and minds are clear. I can't stand this look at her. I will see you in the next video. Peace.